Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to discuss about ancient Mesopotamian civilizations. In the part 1 of the video, we have discussed that why and which civilizations they bond along the rivers. We have discussed a lot about ancient Mesopotamia also. In today's video, we'll be learning about some of the major Mesopotamian civilizations that included the Sumerian, Akkadian, Babylonian, and Assyrian civilizations. We'll also be discussing on the evidences that shows extensive use of technology, literature, legal codes, philosophy, religion, and architecture in these societies. So let's get started with today's video. Sumerians. Let's start with Sumer. We believe Sumerian civilization it first took form in the southern Mesopotamia around 4000 BCE or 6000 years ago, which would make it the first urban civilization in the region. Mesopotamians they are noted for developing one of the first written scripts around 3000 BCE, wedge-shaped marks pressed into clay tablets. This cuneiform, another way to say wedge-shaped script, was also adapted by surrounding peoples to write their own languages for roughly 2000 years under Phoenician, which the letters you are reading now are based on, began to become the dominant script in the first millennium BCE. Cuneiform is also the script that one of the world's first great works of literature, the Epic of Gilgamesh, was written in. Mesopotamians they used writing to record sales and purchases, to write letters to one another, and to tell stories. The incredibly important invention of the wheel is also credited to the Sumerians. The earliest discovered wheel dates to 3500 BCE in Mesopotamia. Sumerians they also built ships that allowed them to travel into the Persian Gulf, and these ships they also helped them in trading with other early civilizations such as the Harappans in North India. They traded textiles, leather, goods, and jewelry for Harappan semi precious stones, copper, pearls, and ivory. On the screen, you can also see the tablet that is from the Epic of Gilgamesh. Now, talking about Sumerian religion. Sumerian religion it was polytheistic or worshipped multiple gods, many of which were anthropomorphic. They took human like form. Temples to these gods were constructed atop massive ziggurats which were in the centers of the most cities. These structures they would have taken thousands of people many years to construct. Moving to another civilization that was Akkadian Empire or the Akkadian civilization around 3000 BCE. The Sumerians they had significant cultural interchange with a group in northern Mesopotamia known as the Akkadians, named after the city-state of Akkad. The Akkadian language is related to the modern languages of Hebrew and Arabic. These languages are known as Semitic languages. I repeat, Semitic languages. The term Semitic comes from the biblical character Shem, a son of Nuh, the purported progenitor of Abraham, and accordingly the Jewish and Arab people. According to and around 2334 BCE, Sargon of Akkad, it came to power and established what might have been the world's first dynastic empire. The Akkadian Empire ruled over both the Akkadian and Sumerian speakers in Mesopotamia and the Levant Modern day Syria and Lebanon. The empire of Akkad collapsed in 2154 BCE within 180 years of its founding. On the screen you can see the map of the Akkadian Empire. Now moving to next empire, that was Assyrian Empire. Assyria is named for its original capital, the ancient city of Assur, also known as Ashur, in northern Mesopotamia. Ashur was originally one of a number of Akkadian speaking city states ruled by Sargon and his descendants during the Akkadian Empire. Within several hundred years of the collapse of the Akkadian Empire, Assyria had become a major empire. For much of the 1400 years from the late 21st century BCE until the late 7th century BCE, the Akkadian speaking Assyrians, they were the dominant power in Mesopotamia, especially in the north. The empire reached its peak near the end of this period in the 7th century. At that time, the Assyrian Empire stretched from Egypt and Cyprus in the west to the borders of Persia, modern day Iran, in the east. The major exceptions to Assyrian dominance were the Babylonian Empire, established by Hammurabi, and some more chaotic dark ages where there was not a dominant power. Moving to another empire, that is Babylon. In the screen you can see the extent of the Babylonian Empire at the start and the end of Hammurabi's reign. So, Babylon, it was a minor city-state in central Mesopotamia for a century after it was founded in 1894 BCE. Things changed with the reign of Hammurabi from 1792 to 1750 BCE. He was an efficient ruler, establishing a centralized bureaucracy with taxation. Hammurabi freed Babylon from foreign rule and then conquered the whole of southern Mesopotamia, bringing stability and the name of Babylonia to the region. One of the most important work of this first dynasty of Babylon was the complication in about 1754 BCE of a code of laws called the Code of Hammurabi, which echoed and improved upon the earlier written laws of Sumer, Akkad, and also of Assyria. It's similar to the Sumerian king Ur-Nammu of Ur's code, written from 2100 to 2050 BCE. Hammurabi's code is one of the oldest deciphered writings of significant length in the world, written in about 1754 BCE by the sixth king of Babylon. Hammurabi, the code was written on stone stele, slabs, and clay tablets. The code consists of 282 laws with scaled punishments depending on social status, adjusting an eye for an eye, a tooth for tooth. For example, if a person from a noble class broke an enslaved person's arm, they would have to pay a fine, whereas if a noble person broke another noble person's arm, the offending noble would have their arm broken. Some have seen the code as an early form of constitutional government, the presumption of innocence, and also the ability to present evidence in one's case. The Babylonian Empire, established by Hammurabi, lasted for 260 years until Babylon got sacked by invaders in 1531 BCE. In the period between 626 BCE and 539 BCE, Babylon asserted itself again over the region with the new Babylonian Empire. This new empire was also overthrown in 539 BCE by the Persians, who then ruled over the region until the time of Alexander the Great. Now it's practice time. So, practice these two questions. The first question says that why did Mesopotamian rulers decided to build ziggurats if they required such massive amounts of human labor? Coming to second question, that was how did trade with faraway civilization likely impact Mesopotamians' views of the world? Do comment the answers in the comment box and also share your views. Do like the video. Don't forget to subscribe the channel, and guys, do comment the answer. Thank you. Till then, bye. We'll meet you in the next video.